Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday, May 28th, 2020. Welcome to the Big Fat Channel. I am the theDigitalCCH, and it's Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday, TGIF, right? So what's going on? Last night, I mentioned that we are planning out and getting ready for our 100 videos, or 100th video, I should say, even though we'll probably have more than that by then, but it will be 100 days of videos. We figured out the date is July 9th. So save the date, mark your calendars, July 9th. We're going to try and do something big, whether it's a live stream that night or some type of well planned out, edited something or another. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but July 9th, that's the date. So I have approximately month and a half, give or take, all of June. So 30, 40 plus 2-3 days today. So I have 40 plus days to figure out what it is we're doing. I'm not sure, but we're gonna figure it out. So what else is going on? Well, Trump signed his executive order today about social media sites and the Section 230 in the code. I don't really care if you're a proponent or proponent of his actions. That's not what I'm concerned about. What I am concerned about is the fact that Twitter, Facebook, Google, YouTube, all these companies are in fact, and you can't deny it, you can't argue it. Please don't try to twist his words as to what he said, whatever. You cannot deny the fact that they are selectively censoring people. It may or may not happen to liberals, but it happens most definitely to conservatives, Republicans, anybody that leans right, or anybody that goes against the talking points of the Democrats. Within, I think it was the same day or within a day or two of Trump putting out the tweet about Joe Scarborough and his dead intern, and literally the same day or the next day, he puts out the tweet about the voter fraud for mail-in ballots. They choose to slap a fact check label on his mail-in ballot tweet, but say nothing about the Joe Scarborough tweet. So that leads me to believe one or two things. They only care about the mail-in ballot fraud tweet because it somehow came down from the higher ups in Democrat circles that Twitter needs to make a stink about this, or they couldn't actually find anything to fact check him on the Scarborough thing. So draw your own conclusions there, but I just thought it was funny that he literally laid a trap for them by putting out two, you can call them outrageous tweets, I call them, people tend to forget. He probably has a lot more information than you think he does, or think he's smart enough to realize that he has the information he has. 2 years ago when he said I was spied on, everyone called him crazy. Now, people are basically saying every day, yeah, Trump was spied on, but it's really no big deal. So 2 years ago, he was crazy because he said that he was spied on, but now it's just no big deal because that's just what the government does. Like, think about that for a second. That's kind of scary, kind of crazy. So I just thought that was worth a giggle today, because you had Judge, what's his name, Napolitano on Fox saying, oh, Trump is wrong here. He's going to get slapped down probably by the Supreme Court. Judge, take a breath, all right? We know that you don't like Trump. We know that you've been trying to do well for the last couple of weeks with supporting him on a couple things, but we know you really can't stand Trump. So, take a breath and just think about it, okay? So anyway, we finished up Goliath last night. May or may not jump into season 2 tonight or into another show, not quite sure. I've been watching the first season of Lost for the last couple weekends. I catch a couple episodes while I'm kind of tinkering here and there, and I realized something. We're so used to TV seasons being 12, 16, 18 episodes nowadays, especially with something like The Walking Dead, where they break out their seasons into a front 8 and a back 8. I guess that's to stretch the seasons to kind of coincide with their sister show, the Fear the Walking Dead, and I think they're coming out with another one. But the first couple seasons of Lost, I think were like 24, 25, 26 episodes. Think about that, 26 episodes. That's half a year's worth of episodes. I know there were some weeks where they did, a couple episodes back to back, like two episodes on every couple of weeks. But still, that's 4 months of programming, 4 or 5 months of programming. Now, you're lucky if you get 8 or 10 episodes out of a season in any given show. So it was just funny looking back at TV. What was that, 10, 12 years ago? That they actually put production into it and drew out the seasons. Now you're through a season in 8 or 10 episodes. But I thought that was something worth noting, how things have changed. And I guess with just so much content out there to consume, it's going to be hard to keep people's attention for that long. Although I think something like Hawaii Five-0, they do, I think, 20 episodes a season. I'm still trying to figure out when their last episode's going to be. I have episode 21, I think it is, 21 or 22 for this last season on DVR, but I think the season finale is supposed to be coming out. So actually, now that I think about it, I take back my statement. Hawaii Five-0 usually had 20 plus episodes, but I think they broke it out into like a first half and a second half. Same thing with like The Blacklist. I don't know if anybody watches that, but they do a first half of the season and then a mid-season finale, and then come back a couple months later. I guess that's to catch the fall sweeps and then the spring sweeps, or whatever they're called. I don't know if that's what they're called anymore, but I don't know. So I'm just kind of rambling here. Not too much going on. I don't know, as you can see behind me, it's kind of dreary, cloudy. I'm actually starting to get rained on. I'm just outside the garage. So we're gonna probably wrap up soon. What else is going on? I had a whole lot of trouble uploading the file from last night's video to YouTube. I don't know what it was. It wasn't coming off my phone that easily. I don't know if I gotta reboot my phone or check the app or something. But the way the file gets created when I use this app on the gimbal. Makes you dizzy, huh? It doesn't create it in a format that you can download off the phone. You have to basically create and publish the file within the app, and then you can download the file as I think either a .mov or a .mkv file. So I got to do that when I finish this up, but I got time tonight. It's only about 7 o'clock right now, so I don't know. Hopefully the weather's nice this weekend, and we can either spend some time outside or get a couple things done. We still got the honeydew punch list that I'm working on. I shouldn't say honeydew. It's all stuff I need to get done. It's not stuff that Honey Sweets wants me to get done, although obviously she wants me to get stuff done, but it's all project stuff that I've been kind of lingering on. But we've just had, between limited time with bad weather or just not being able to get outside, or get to Lowe's or get to the places we need to get the stuff we need to do the projects, it's been kind of difficult to make any progress on these things. So I don't know. I think that's going to be about it soon. Like I said, beginning of the video, save the date for July 9th. That will be our 100th video, or 100 days of videos, I should say. I don't know what we're going to call it, but we'll do something big, something fun. So for now, I wish you a good night. Have a good Friday. Not Good Friday, but have a good Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I will jump on again tomorrow night in some way, shape, or form. And we will see you. Now it's starting to rain. We will see you over the weekend, maybe a live stream, or I'll take you on a walkabout tour of some of the projects, maybe a time lapse. I'm not sure. Just trying to see if it's going to stop raining. I need to go get the garbage can. So for now, we will say good night. Be well, be safe. Enjoy your weekend.